Okay, now I have some Outrigger, these aren't Outrigger, these are braces that I made. I want to brace this back a little bit and kind of triangulate the frame. So I made some pieces, kind of go out and bend out and over the wheel like that, and I'm going to weld those on. I just put the tire on, make sure that I have enough clearance here, and it looks like I do. Okay, I'm welding in some guards here. It'll strengthen the frame because it brings this piece down into the frame, and also it'll keep kids from accidentally putting their foot down. This will keep kids' feet inside the go-kart and not outside where they might get hurt. Okay, we made some changes from the steering from the last time you saw, and they're really small changes. But the important thing centers around here, which is the little arm that comes off the steering shaft. We shortened it. It was about that long before. We shortened it, and that gave us much better leverage on the steering. It looks like if you keep this arm about 2/3 the length of the arms that are at the wheels, then you'll have good motion. Now to do that, we simply cut it off, and we had to weld these, which are our little quick release guys, back on again. And because this arm was shorter, we had to separate these, or else the two locks would actually hit each other. And you may wonder, well, why did I use these? Why did I use these quick release rod ends? The reason I use these quick release rod ends is not because I needed to get them off fast, or they're really strong or great, but just because I had them lying around and they work fine. They work, there's a little ball and a little device that snaps over the top. You may find that you're going to use other kind of rod ends that actually have a through bolt with a nylon lock nut, and that's fine too. As I say, the reason I use these is simply because I had them. Now, if you'll notice, the steering is about, something like almost a half a turn lock to lock, and that was a lot better. Before, with this arm being longer, it was maybe that much lock to lock, and it was just too twitchy. It was too fast, and it was too hard to actually turn when you were going slow. So I recommend keeping this short. It was maybe that much lock to lock, and it was just too twitchy. It was too fast, and it was too hard to actually turn when you were going slow. So I recommend keeping this short.